Hi, I'm MagicMan HongWei. Okay, I'm from Creative Magic Inc. And today, as usual, I go for my club, Buddhism classes at KH Plaza. And then I'm going to go in and to get some of my classmates to actually to be my audience for some of my magic performance. Okay, hi. I'm MagicMan HongWei from Creative Magic Inc. And so now I'm going to look for another of my classmates. And then, hi, nice to meet you. Can you introduce yourself with the camera? I'm MagicMan HongWei.
I'm Pat.
Okay, hi Pat. Okay, so now I'm going to just do a very simple trick using my business name card, Okay, so I'm going to do a very simple trick. Okay, so with this name card, what I'm going to do is this. Okay, I have a stack of name card here. I'm going to deal down the name card and then I want to just say stop.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to deal down. It's about a stack of 10 to 15 name cards, so you just need to say stop.
Stop.
So you say stop here. You want me to deal with one more now?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so you said stop here. You could have stopped me at any point of time, am I right to say that? But you choose to stop me at that particular position, right? So I'm gonna deal down. Okay, so you stop me right here. And then the thing is that you could have stopped me at the next card, but you chose to stop me right here, right? So now what I will need you to do is that, right, I'll need you to go ahead and then turn the card over.
You turn it over like that?
Yes. And then you see the word stop me right here, right? You could have stopped me at any one of these cards right here. Then you could have stopped me at any one of these cards. But you choose to stop me right here, and that's the only point. Okay, so thank you for watching the performance.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome again. I'm MagicMan HongWei and I'm from Creative Magic Inc. Today I'm going to show you guys something very mystical, and it can be done with any name card or any playing card or whatsoever, as long as double side, and you can have both sides printed the same way or both sides be printed the different way, doesn't matter, but it will be best if it will be as blank as possible. So basically what we're going to do is a magic using cards, and preferably you need a stack of cards, minimum around 10 to 15 cards, which what I'm using. Maximum, the best thing is that the more the merrier, because you will understand when I explain to you how the trick is done. But basically now I'm going to show you the preparation of the trick. So what you need to do is that you need a rubber band just to tie your so-called your name cards together, or to tie your playing cards together, be it what you're going to use. And you are going to need a stack of, let's say, 10 to 15 cards. So I'm going to just use a stack of 10 to 15 cards like that. And you can see how many cards I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you have about 10 cards. So for me, I'm using 10. For you, you could use more than that. So here, right, the main concept here is that among these cards, right, all the others are all blank. Okay, all the other cards are all blank, and what you need to do is that basically you need to write the word stop me at one of the cards. So that's basically your setup. Okay, so you need to write stop me, and that's it. That's your so-called your preparation work. And then next step is that how do you actually put everything together, piece everything together, and make it so-called your prop, your magic prop. You are going to have gather all the cards around. So first you're going to gather about, since you have 10 cards here, we are going to leave 2 cards aside. Okay, later I will explain why I do so. And we are just going to bring all these cards together in one orientation. So you see here I have my company's logo right here, so everything would face like that here. Okay, right here, right here, and they must of the same size. The cards must be of the same size. You cannot use different size cards, if not it will be obvious if let's say you stop somewhere. Psychologically it will arouse suspicion, so you will need all of the same size, something like that. And this trick also can help you to promote yourself as a, be it you are a magician or you can be an MC or anything. It can help you to market your own market. So you need to have all these cards right here. So now they are facing in this orientation, be it the logo is right here, the text are right here. Okay, so what you need to do now, right, is to prepare the other 2 cards right here. Okay, so how you prepare these 2 cards, right, you're going to flip this around. Okay, just now as I said that the logo is at the top left hand corner and the text is at the top right hand, is totally at the right corner. So what you're going to do now is you're going to place, first you're going to place the blank card, one of the extra blank card behind, and you're going to place it the same way, like that. So you're going to place it like that, with the logo at the top left hand corner right here, and the text at the right corner, at the whole right side. And then you're going to do the same thing with the prepared card that you write stop me, and you are going to just place it right here. And after you are done like this, I will need, so you are just going to take your rubber band and just bundle it up, and this is all the preparation work that you need. So this side is your gimmick side or your prop side, or your, I call it your setup side, while this side is your normal side. Okay, I need you to flip to your normal side, which this case is your normal side. And if you, let's say you place it in the wrong direction before you perform, you could actually flip it, and if you see the blanks are all here, if you have a contrasting side, you would know that this side is the side that you actually flip to. The, if you see blank and blank, you will actually know which side is which. So you will gather the normal side facing towards your audience, and you'll place it. The best if you have is that you have a breast pocket like this, in a coat or a jacket. You could just place your name card right here, or if not, you could even place it in a normal pocket, a side pocket like this, and you just place the normal side facing towards your audience or facing towards the audience direction, and the gimmick side facing towards yourself. And then when you want to perform a trick, you just need to take the set of cards down. And if you have less cards, like around 10 cards to 15 cards, right, what I recommend you to do is that you not necessarily you have to display the cards out, but if let's say you are skillful enough to know how to display the cards out, you can actually show them something like this. But it's better not to do so, because it will arouse suspicion if they ask you to spread out more. So the best way to handle this method is that I'm going to do something very simple. So I'm going to try something very simple, nothing very extraordinary, but you will see I will need you based on an instinct. I'm going to deal down I'm going to deal this card down. And Hi, cameraman, I need you to go ahead and then my videographer is going to tell me to just say stop when I deal the cards down. Okay, you are going to shout stop. And as and when you want.
Stop.
So you stop me at this position. You could have stopped me at any one of the position, right? But you stop me at this position right here. Okay? So you stop me right here. I'm going to set this card aside. You could have stopped me at the next card, as you can see. Or you could have stopped me at any one of these cards. But you choose to stop me at this card right here. So I have about 9 cards that you didn't stop me at, but you should stop me at that particular card. But if that particular card happens to write the word stop me, and the rest of the cards you flip back, and everything does not have the word stop me except at where you want me to stop at. And this is the trick. So I'm going to show you guys again how I actually do the trick. So basically when I am dealing down, the concept is that, okay, I'm going to just show you guys very briefly, and this time around I'm going to explain more detail how I actually do the trick. To speed things up, I'm just gathering the cards, and we already explained the arrangement of the cards. So I'm just gathering the cards based on the so based on the orientation that we want just now. I'm going to just set up like that. Okay, here, right? I'm going to just set up like this, and then I'm going to just place this card somewhere in between or something like that. Okay, so I have a bundle. Okay, I have a bundle of cards like that, correct? And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually take the rubber band off and then just toss it aside very casually, and then I'm saying that I want you, based on your instinct, to say stop. So the audience could say stop anywhere. Okay, let's say they deal 1, 2, 3, and they said stop at the 4th card, correct? At this position they say stop. I said that you could have said stop any time of the point, but you choose to say stop at right here. What you are doing now when I'm saying that you can choose to say stop at any time, my hands are actually, both of my hands mirror each other and relax at the position of the side. But at doing this motion, I am actually flipping to the other side of the orientation, which is where I have my prepared card to stop me at here. And I have a second card behind it so that the audience do not know that they thought that it is a continuation. So it will be, I flip it, I say that you stop me at this card. You could have stopped me at any one of those, but you stopped me at this card and I set it aside. And for the rest of the card, what I do to actually destroy the evidence, I could have actually dealt this like that and so-called risk kill. That means I turn my hands around at the same time I deal this card down, or the method which I prefer, that I so-called modified and tweeted around myself, around the original method, is that, right? What I prefer is that after I have dealt out the prepared card, what I do, I just toss the rest of the cards in the air, and this way it creates a mess, and this mess covers up what is your preparation work, so your audience don't even know that where did you actually even prepare or you didn't prepare. It might that you have thrown the card that causes it to mess up or something like that. Then you just need to flip it, and then you say that, and then you just flip everything around like that. You just flip all your cards around, and you said that all the cards are empty, would it be impossible and would it be very crazy if one of the cards has the words "stop me"? And your audience would definitely get blown away because they didn't expect that, and that's the trick. That's the method to the trick. And signing off, MagicMan HongWei.